Hi, Chris Abbott here, broker sales representative with Prudential Town Center Realty, and I'd like to thank you for visiting me here at AbbottHomesTV.com. It's been another phenomenal year for real estate, and no doubt it's been helped in large part by continued low borrowing rates. Another factor helping the Oakville market, I feel, is the fact that there's been very few new builder sites that have come out in Oakville. So what you're really competing with are other residential resale homes, which is bolstered sales prices. So it becomes more and more critical, if you're out there buying, to know exactly what you're getting into, know what market values are, and recent sales comparables as well. Now, a couple of topics I'd like to talk about today are buying for the first time and buying if you've lived in a home for quite a long time. And the reason I'm chatting about this today is I've had a lot of people ask me over the past several weeks what the first step should be. So we know that about 90% of new home buyers are going online for their home research, whether it's MLS.ca, Googling properties in a given neighborhood, or just seeking out different realtors. Another way they go about it, especially if they're first-time buyers, is they'll drive neighborhoods, they'll visit open houses, just to get a feel and dip their toe in. So while that takes up a lot of time and energy, another big thing I want to point out for people going about it that way is the fact that while MLS.ca is a fantastic tool to give you an introductory look into the market, one of its shortcomings is the fact that it's not real-time. So if I'm working with a buyer client who has outlined their purchase criteria, whether it's price, neighborhood, style of home, those sorts of things, I take all that information, I put it in the computer, and the minute someone else on the realtor board lists that property, my client gets an immediate notification of it. So they get all the property tax information, room dimensions, what's included in the purchase of the home, a nice description of the property, photographs, virtual tours. So they're already that further ahead than you would be, because the big thing is on MLS.ca you may not see that home online for 3 days because new listings are batch loaded all at one shot. So it's stale dated information, and the perfect home could be out there waiting for you, but you simply miss it because you're not set up for success by working with a realtor. I want to point out too that all the experience and expertise of working with a sales representative when finding your new home is not only going to afford you their guidance and support, their extended team of professionals, so mortgage brokers, real estate lawyers, home inspectors, movers, all those sorts of things. There's basically no cost for it. The cost is borne by the seller of the home. So you're getting all that great guidance and assistance for absolutely no cost to you. And that's one of the phenomenal things about being a buyer in real estate, is that the only cost is the actual purchase of the home. So make sure you choose someone who you work well with, that you're comfortable with, and you feel knows your area and the marketplace that you want to live in, but that they're also excellent communicators. And in today's day and age, it's really important that they're hooked online with great technology. So do they have a BlackBerry? Do they have an iPhone? Do they know how to text message you? Do they have a great website? Are they on social media platforms? The more connected they are, the more input and feedback they can give you. And in today's world, timing is everything. So those are a few pointers I'd have in seeking out someone that you might want to work with to help you find the right home. And then of course on the negotiating side of things, you want an excellent negotiator, and you want someone who knows the market that you're looking to buy in. So the other side of that would be buying if you've been in your home for a long time and you're looking at getting out there. You really don't know what the first steps to take would be. I strongly encourage you to look at first listing your home, and the reason to do that is you can take a look at what your current inventory is. So what are you competing with? And through the eyes of a buyer, how do you stack up, and what do you need to do to get your home market ready? So I can talk to you about staging services and little tips and techniques and things you can do to make sure that you're primed and positioned to go. But the other thing is you want to know what the benchmark for sales prices are, if there's any comparable sales on your street. And the reason I suggest selling first is you know what you're dealing with, while at the same time, in lockstep with listing your home, we can take your purchase criteria, put it in the computer. All the while you're selling your home, you're going to continue to receive those market reports for what other new listings are coming on where you want to live. So the great thing is, once you negotiate an offer on the sale of your home, you're better positioned, you know what your net proceeds on close are. You no longer have the stress of worrying about selling your property. You know what your sale date is, and if you need a little longer for the sale close of your home, just negotiate that in the settlement of your offer. That way you have time, you don't feel rushed to go out and buy a property. By receiving those market reports for new homes, you are going to feel much more confident. You're going to know exactly what you get for the money. And then when you do sell, you're going to be ready to go because there's no more stress there and it's all taken care of. So I would strongly encourage you to list first, buy after. And that way you don't get beat up when you buy because you find a home you absolutely love. And then there's downward sales pressure or pressure on your price point on the sale house. So if you are looking to buy right now in today's market, it's a dynamic market. There's lots of things going on. If you need to get in contact with any one of my extended team of professionals, feel free to call me anytime. My cell phone is 905-510-5311. Please visit me on my main site too at AbbottHomesTV.com, as well as my website, AbbottHomes.ca. My email is chris@AbbottHomes.ca, and I'm available anytime. I welcome your calls, and even if it's just to pick my brain and chat. I look forward to talking to you soon. Have a fantastic day.